We are standing at Wrigley Field in Chicago. Well, technically not Chicago. This is gonna be a replica of Wrigley Field in Chicago here in Gilbert, Arizona at Project Blow Your Mind. So now we have the bricks installed over the masonry, and before, if you remember, we actually did a video about retention. So in Gilbert, in a lot of these communities, we have stormwater prevention, right? Like many areas throughout the country. What's specific about a lot of the areas we build in Phoenix is, especially here in the farmland area. So here in the southeast part of town, Queen Creek, Gilbert, Chandler, parts of Mesa, we don't have storm drains. So we have to self-retain water on the project. So when we get these massive monsoons in the summer, these heavy rainstorms, we can't just dump and, elevate the lots so that all the water dumps to the street, because where's it gonna go? Now you're flooding neighbors' houses, neighbors' yards, the street. It's a big problem. So we have to, essentially there's calculations done from our civil engineer that we're figuring out the amount of rainfall that's gonna hit the property over any given time, and then we have to account for that. So a lot of areas and a lot of homes, they have a retention area, and it's just kind of, think of it like a grass trough that comes in, it fills up, it's pretty dry here. Even monsoon season, it's over 100 degrees, so the water dries pretty quickly, but you still have to retain it for a certain amount of time, typically about 24 hours. So we're optimizing that here. By this retention basin, you can see it's lower, so water does come into here from these heavy rainstorms, but most of the year, 99% of the year, we're gonna be using this for baseball, for wiffle ball. Can't use real baseball, not a hard baseball, for wiffle ball, the plastic baseball, but this is actually designed like you see in Wrigley. So I'm standing here in the outfield, this is all gonna be real grass. So the outfield's real grass, the infield's gonna be artificial turf. Now, one of the really neat features here, not only the brick wall, again with the greenery all the way around, you can see us putting the big trees in, but we have this electronic scoreboard. So you're gonna see, right now we're gonna have a little staircase. So to make it easy, you can see we have a gap here in the vegetation and the landscaping. We'll have a little mini staircase, a few steps here, so we can get to the path, get to the tennis court from the outfield. It's easy access. We're gonna have a little area there because that's how we're gonna bring the lawnmower down. So that's gonna be a little ramp here in right field. So we can come on down, we can cut the grass. Now, as we bring you around, there's gonna be, again, we have foul poles on either side. There'll be lighting. So we're gonna have lighting so they can play at night, especially when the weather's nice throughout the year, or in the summer, they can be using that lighting. Then right here, you're gonna see all the vegetation, the brick. And let's bring you around here to the infield, and you can see right now we kind of have a mark. We have this steel that's installed, this milled steel right here. We've laid this out, so this is a true infield, and we're gonna put the backstop. So those of you that have seen the tennis court, we're gonna be using similar material, similar metal that we use for the tennis courts around. We're gonna be putting here on the backstop. So again, we're building the backstop where the catcher will be behind us, and we have all the steel here, so it's gonna be a really neat backstop here. Again, with the brick, we have sidewalk all the way around, and this will be artificial turf. So again, as you're standing here at home plate, we have the bases. Again, if you're really good at wiffle ball, you have high swing speed, you may be able to take it out and hit a home run, right? Over those brick walls here in Wrigley. And then also what's really neat is in the right field, we have the water tower and the trampoline barn. Great view. We're actually putting white stone there with on the trampoline barn. You have a good view of the house and the master wing there, and then in left field you have the tennis court. So we're gonna have a flagpole behind us too, so American flag behind us, and again this incredible view overlooking the entire property. So one of our favorite features to optimize this retention basin is Wrigley Field here at Project Blow Your Mind.